I want to start this video by showing you guys the clip of Dana White hitting his wife. As you can see, she hits him first and she should not have done that. No one is arguing that. But Dana White responds with not one, but two hits and starts pushing and shoving her. Just a horrible situation all around. And here is his response to the altercation.
So I just wanted to come out today and talk to you guys on this media day with the athletes that, you know, the focus is on them. These guys have trained hard and got ready for this fight. What happened on New Year's Eve is my mistake, not theirs. And obviously, nobody's more about free speech than me. If one of the fighters wants to come out and voice their opinion on it and whatever it might be, then by all means. I'm sure you guys have seen the TMZ video and seen my interview. It was obviously a horrible personal experience, and you know, there's no excuses for it. Something that I'm gonna have to deal with and live with for the rest of my life. And one thing that I do want to clarify in this thing that I didn't talk about on TMZ because I didn't expect it and I didn't see it coming is the people that are defending me. You know, there's never an excuse. I'm sure you guys have read some of the same stuff that I've seen. There's no defense for this, and people should not be defending me over this thing, no matter what. You know, all the criticism that I have received this week is 100% warranted and will receive in the future. So, and you know me better than anybody. If, you know, especially the people that I don't like start coming after me, nobody fires back more than I do. Whatever anybody has to say, everybody has an opinion on this, and they're right to have their own opinions. I was very opinionated on this too, and I still am. You know, it's crazy that I'm sitting here even having this conversation with you guys, but yeah. So my reason for being here today is I just wanted you guys to focus on them and not me. Any questions?
I was going to ask you. You're taking questions. I guess the big question that everybody wants to know. I mean, like you said, no excuses. You know, full apologies. And I like your statement there that it shouldn't be defended at all. But are there going to be any repercussions? People are saying, you know, he's a big public figure. He's big, you know, charged this big company. Nobody's really talking about it. You know, are there any repercussions planned from the company or self-imposed repercussions? Yeah.
Well, I mean, what should the repercussions be? You tell me. I take 30 days off. How does that hurt me? I mean, I told you guys when we were going through COVID could last 10 years. I could sit it out and, you know what I mean? What would be the problem? It's much like COVID, actually. You know, me leaving hurts the company, hurts my employees, hurts the fighters. Doesn't hurt me. I could have left in 2016. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do I need to reflect? No, I don't need to reflect. The next morning when I woke up, you know what I mean? I've been against this. I've owned this. I'm telling you that I'm wrong. And but listen, I mean, we've had plenty of discussions internally with Ari, ESPN. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy about this, you know. Neither am I. But it happened. And I have to deal with it. And what is my punishment? Here's my punishment. I got to walk around for however long I live. Is it 10.4 years or is it another 25 years? And I gotta. This is how I'm labeled now. My other punishment is that, you know, I'm sure a lot of people, whether it be media, fighters, friends, acquaintances, who had respect for me might not have respect for me now. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life that are way more of a punishment than what? I take a 30-day, 60-day absence. That's not a punishment to me. The punishment is that I did it, and now I have to deal with it. And more importantly, you guys know how I feel about other people's opinions of me. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I know a lot of you. I don't know what you do when you go home. I don't know what you're into. Nobody knows you better than your kids do, okay? My oldest is almost 22. So for 22 years, He's grown up in a house with me and my wife and the rest of our family. They hear and see everything. They know everything, you know. So whatever perceptions people might have about you, nobody knows better than your kids. And as long as my kids know exactly who I am, they know exactly who their mother is, and that's what's important to us. You know, this is a personal family matter that played out in public, and you know, our biggest focus was our kids. You want to talk about people being disappointed? Who's going to be more disappointed than your kids are? And you know, that's what we've really been focusing on. I mean, as far as her and I go, we both apologized. We apologized to our kids, and you know, trying to move forward.
I've been seeing a lot of people argue about this, but it's really simple. We all know she shouldn't have hit him first. That was obviously wrong. But his response was also wrong. He didn't just act in self-defense. He wasn't in immediate danger. He just got hit in the face and it was messed up, but he should have removed himself from the situation and responded later. You don't treat violence with more violence when it's your partner. That's never a good response. And that's exactly what Dana White did. He took it to another level. Like I said, he wasn't in danger. They were in a public setting, and he's way bigger than her. She wasn't armed. There was no reason for him to react that way. That's why Dana White himself is telling people to stop defending him. He knows it's wrong, but that's just what I think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Dana White's response to the viral video of him slapping his wife. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you in the next upload.